Welcome to week 18 podcast. 18. We have been 18 weeks into the season so far, and oh my heck, it is unreal what has happened this past week, and we're going to go into so much recognition. Again, we're going to skip housekeeping, go right into the incentives, and then the recognition. Let's go. All right, recap on Winner's Circle, okay? Now, pro points, we've been talking a bunch about this. Vivint, as many of you know, is released an incentive to get 3x your pro points. It's running August 14th through the 30th. I'm covering this because it is so important. We have nearly 30 people who have earned the trip on an FP Plus standpoint, but not earned it because of pro points. So you've got the next couple weeks, or I guess through the 30th, to go and get triple pro score points. Congratulations to all of the winners who have earned the Winner's Circle in both categories. We have so many of you, tons of silver, a handful of gold, handful of platinum. I think we have 33 or 34 people fully earned it. Now here's everybody who has earned it on an FP standpoint, but not earned it with the pro score points and how many points you're at and what you need to go get. So take a screenshot of this and go get your pro score points. I also included a slide here, wanted to show everybody who was close, who was within 10 FP Plus of hitting Winner's Circle. So we got to get it done for you guys. We got Gerard, Michael Pearson, Jorge Villegas, Elijah Cook, Noah Boatwright, Jake Young, Amin, Cameron, Jerry, Logan, Alex, all of you so close with plenty of time to go make it happen, but only within 10 of Winner's Circle. You might have seen a few teasers out there about the leadership retreat for Evo. We have rebranded and it is going to be called Ethos moving forward. There's a whole thing about it. Cheyenne made a video, so go watch that. I'm sure you have the link to that. But we've got 40 days, probably 39 days left in the season. In order to earn Ethos, you have to have 100 FP Plus. We are allowing anybody who hits 100 FP Plus by the end of September to join us for free, all right? So please do everything you can to go hit 100 because I wanna see all of you at our Leadership Summit. Now for the cup. This is gonna take a little bit of the podcast right here, but I wanted to show what the cup can actually do for individual people and offices together. The cup started August 3rd, and for some of you, it's still running. Up to yesterday, the 18th, I ran and pulled data, and I wanted to show you what it's done for every office that was in the cup. I mean, everybody's in the cup, but what it's done. So here we go. We're gonna start off, we're gonna go lowest to highest, starting with Abilene. Okay, I created a scorecard for every office to show some highlights of when you were in the cup. So Abilene was in the cup August 3rd through the 14th, so they competed for 12 days. They did 57.4. Here were the standouts. Russ Smoot, Collier Swearingen, Isaac Shelley were the standouts. They were the top performers. Now we've got Savannah, okay? Savannah was only in the cup for 6 days, August 3rd through the 8th. During those 6 days though, they had 91.3 FP Plus. Their average was 15.2 a day. That's an incredible average, so great work to Savannah. The standout performances right here, we've got Will Pulls, with 11 during the competition, Eduardo Pena 7, Brandon Gray 6.5, and Brennan Eckert with 6. So great performances from Savannah. Jumping up, here we go. We got Mobile. They competed August 3rd through the 14th, 12 days in the cup. Check this out, 150 in the cup. 12.5 was their daily average. Here were the standouts. So congrats to Rye Green, 21 FP Plus for Rye. Rye was the office's top performer during the cup. Nick Grant had 18.6. He was also leading, had a great show out there. Skylar Polkus, you should be a rookie because I think it was 10 years you worked with us in the past, but regardless, it's 15 in the cup, 15 in 12 days, dude, great work. Cam, as a rookie, you go out and do 14 in 12 days in the cup. You were the best rookie in the office during the competition, so great job to you, Cam. Then we've got Tallahassee. Look at this. Jumps from 150 to the next office, 305 during the cup. Insane. They competed for 13 days, August 3rd through the 15th. They had their best day of the season, which was 32.47, and it was on August 8th. Their average was 23.5 FP plus a day. Incredible. Standout performances, Mahir, as always, 39 during the competition. You led every single day, Mahir, so great work. Mustafa, 24, almost 25 right there. You were a sophomore. You were the highest non-leader in the office, right? You don't have a team. You're not a management group. You are a rep, and you are standing out, dude. Incredible. Alan, as a rookie, right here, 20 as a rookie. You kept the pace with the vets, dude. Great job to you, Alan. And then Steve Schwartz, great job to you. You had 20. You had 2 of your best weeks just recently, and you were the second rookie to crack the office top 4. So great job to Tallahassee as you guys competed in the Cup. Incredible. Now, and by the way, I got to shout out, they competed against Greensboro. In the competition against Greensboro, they lost by 0.4. 0.4, that's probably like a door lock or something. That is insane, right? So Greensboro, great job, you guys advanced. Next office is Jackson, all right? So Jackson and Greensboro, they're going head to head right now. Their competition started yesterday, and it's yesterday and today. The winner of Jackson and Greensboro going head to head, like that in and of itself is crazy. We got Ben Sokensange going against his son, Grant Hoagland, who broke off and is running our top rookie office, or top office right now as a rookie, and they're going head to head right now. So incredible. This is so crazy to see what's happening. But standouts for Jackson. So far up to this point, you've had 314 FP plus during your Cup competition. 19.6 is your daily average. Your best day, Jackson, 43, which is on this past Saturday. Incredible. Standout performances. We've got 4 of you. Brandon Bowes, 31.5 as a rookie. Josiah Carr, 28. 7. You just had your best week this week, dude. This past week. You had 8 on Saturday, which we're going to go and do more as well. Ben, area director, 26. Leading from the front, great job. And then Jacob Young as a sophomore going out 21.6, one of the most consistent reps during the competition. So Brandon, Josiah, Ben, and Jacob, incredible performance. Then we've got Greensboro. Greensboro, up to this point, has produced the most FP plus during the Cup. This is crazy, 323 FP plus. Their average day was 20.2, and their best day occurred during the Cup with 38.33. And that was on August 8th. So then we've got stand-up performances. We got to recognize Chris Sigsby. He's a veteran, a leader on the team. You were the top producer with 25.2. Great job, Chris. Then we've got Grayson Hoagland with 24 during the competition. You're right there behind Chris. Great job. Both of you are strong leaders in the office. Then we've got a sophomore, Gage Sweet, 19.8. We know Gage Sweet, that picture we always see with the trophy. He wants to compete, he wants to win. No doubt that you are the #1 sophomore in the competition so far, so great job. Then we've got Frankie, 19.3. You're the second sophomore in the office, but you made the top 4. So incredible performances. These are the standouts for Greensboro. Before I go on to the recognition, I hope you guys can kind of get an overview of what is happening during the Cup. Those of you who buy into the Cup and who really make the Cup a focus of their summer and that they will compete to win, your performance will create massive checks for every single rep in the office. Massive checks. These numbers that we're seeing are insane. 2 weeks ago, we had the best week our senior region has ever had. Last week, we had the best week our senior region has ever had. And that is because of so many of you wanting to compete at the highest level in the Cup. So thank you for Vivint for providing such a great tool to motivate and inspire us. And thank you for all of you who have participated at a high level in the Cup. You won't regret the long days, the hours, the torment you had to go through during this time. I promise you won't regret it. It's hard now, but keep pushing. I'm excited to see these paychecks at the end of the year. Now we've got recognition. All right, so let's go into it. Top rookies last week. Coming in, number 10, we got Alan Henderson with 7.6 out of Tallahassee. Number 9, Sufi with 8, having his best week out of Tallahassee. Max, 8.4, best week out of Mobile. Number 7, Shane with 9, having his best week out of Jackson. Number 6, Nate with 9, best week out of Jackson. Number 5, Gavin with 9, best week out of Jackson. Number 4, Jackson, 9.3, best week out of Greensboro. Jackson, you told me you're gonna have your best week again. Great job, brother. Number 3, Cam with 10, best week out of Mobile. Incredible performance, Cam. Number 2, Steve Schwartz, 10, best week, once again, out of Tallahassee. Look at this. 8 of you so far having your best week of the summer. A couple more weeks left towards the end. You guys are finishing strong. Incredible. Number 1 rookie on the week is Brandon Bowes with 15 FP+. Great job to you, Brandon. Just a stellar, consistent leader right here. Top 10 sophomores last week. Number 10, Jaden Lewis, 5.9 out of Greensboro. Number 9, Colin, 7, having his career best out of Jackson. Number 8, Gage Sweet, 7.8 out of Greensboro. Number 7, Elijah Cook, having his best week with 8 out of Tallahassee. Number 6 is Mustafa with 9.5 out of Tallahassee. Number 5, Colton with 10, having his career best out of Greensboro. Number 4, Skylar with 10 FP+, career best out of Mobile. Frankie with 11, career best out of Greensboro. Jacob Young, 12, another career best out of Jackson. Holy crap, this is insane. Great work. And our number 1 sophomore last week, give it up for Tanish Singaretti, having his career best as well with 12.7 FP+. Great job, Tanish. Top 10 vets last week. Here we go. Number 10, Z Kalik with 9 out of Greensboro. Career best again. Number 9, Ben with 10 out of Jackson. Number 8, Grayson with 10 out of Greensboro. Number 7, Lucas with 10.3. Number 6, Cam with 11, having your career best out of Jackson. Number 5, Rye Green, 12.6. Another double-digit week for Rye. This is incredible, Rye. Great work. Number 4, Chris Sigsby, 12.8. Career best out of Greensboro. Number 3, Nick Grant, 14. Career best out of Mobile. Number 2, Josiah Carr, 17, career best out of Jackson. This is incredible. Great performances. And then our number 1 vet last week, Mahir Malasetti with 18 FP+. Great job, Mahir. Now for the gold standard, how did we do on Saturday? Top reps on Saturday with 3 or more. Tanish, Sanch, Nick, Nate, and Mustafa, all with 3. Then we've got Lucius, Jury, Jacob, Grant, and Gavin, all with 3. Great job. Again, a 3rd slide. First time we've had to have 3 slides for Saturday. Colton Martin, Cam, and Mahir, all with 3 as well. Now, let's move on to those who busted out of 3. Brandon Bowes with 5. Great job, Brandon. And then check this out. What? Josiah Carr goes out and does 8 FP+ on Saturday. 8? Dude, not only is that your best day of your summer, your career, it is the best day we have ever seen this summer out of an individual on a Saturday. Josiah, great work, dude. Top Saturday production goes to Jackson, 43. Most accounts ever done this summer goes to Jackson, 43. Incredible work. Here's the offices. Let's go. Albaline is 6 with 38. Savannah coming in number 5, 102. Everyone else, 100 and above. This is great. Number 4, having their best week, Mobile, 115. Number 3, Tallahassee, 146, their best week as well. Second coming is Jackson, 158, their best week. And Greensboro having their best week at 165.9. Wow. And check out our rookie production. Look at this. We've got anybody over 50 want to recognize you. Greensboro 58, Jackson 74, and Tallahassee was among the top 10 rookie production in the company, right? I think for the past 2 weeks, but 80.5. Great job to you guys, Tallahassee. Now for our clubs. Let's see who's entered into the Rent Club. We have a total of 33, and we got right here, Gavin Vanderven. He entered it with 60.1. Great job, Gavin. Skylar also entered it with 60. Good job, Skylar. And our 100 club, we have 15 members. All right, so who entered it this week? We've got Josiah Carr at 110.9. Great job, Josiah. Russ Smoot entered at 104.6. Brennan entered 103.9. Nick Turner entered 101.1. Cam Roebuck entered at 100.2. Woo, Cam, that was close, brother. And for our 150 club, we have 8 members. And the new joiner this week is Nick Grant, 155. Great job to you, Nick. Now for our entities, here we go. Top 5 management group last week, we got Lucas Duquette having his best week at 48. Nick Grant, best week, 89.4. Grant Hoagland, 117. Mahir, 146, having his best week as a management group. And then Ben also having his best week at 158. Great job. Last week, senior management, Nick Grant having his best week at 115. Trent Wood, 140. And Lucas Duquette nearing 500 as a senior management last week. Best week for Lucas's group. Great job. Wyatt Levine's region had their best week at 585.6. Great job to you. And the senior region had 726 FP plus, best week in history for our group. So great job to all of you, and my hat goes off to every single one of you who were out there getting it done. Now for the top 1%er MVP. Who's it gonna be? This week it's gonna be Josiah Carr. All right, Josiah, it was incredible to watch and see what happened. I already mentioned a handful of things, but Josiah, you're a veteran. He's out of the Jackson office. He's 28 years old, out of Dallas, Texas. He had 17 FP plus last week. He was ranked number 2 in the top 10. He had 8 on Saturday, the best day of any one single rep in our senior region at all this summer. 8 FP plus on Saturday. His year-to-date production, dude, you're already at 110, but look at this growth. You're 54% up year over year. Great, dude, great job. And of course, you had your best week. You've had 2 double-digit weeks so far. You are finishing this thing out strong. And you had 12 FP plus during a 3-day matchup in the Cup. 12. You had 12 in 3 days in one matchup. Great job to you, Josiah. You deserve every bit of the MVP this week. Thanks for getting out there and making it happen and showing people just what can be done, brother. And I cannot stop at just one MVP this week. We have to have a second. And it is gonna be Jacob Young. Jacob, dude, you are a sophomore out of Jackson. You're 19 years old, out of Dallas, Texas. Your performance last week was just incredible. Last week you had 12 FP plus. It's your best week you've had. You were the number 2 sophomore on the week. On Saturday, you had a great, strong Saturday with 3. And your year-to-date production, you are knocking at the door of 100. You're 91.7. But the most incredible thing about this is your growth is 102% year over year. Incredible job. Not only did you have your best week, but it was nearly 2 times your best week, brother. Your best week prior to this was 6.6. I want to recognize you for, there was a matchup that you had in the Cup. You had 6 FP plus in a 3-day matchup. Being 2 every single day for 3 days, it's not easy to keep that consistency, brother. You are the most consistent rep in the entire competition in the Cup so far, right? You're still in it, so keep going. But I'm telling you, dude, you deserve every bit of this MVP as well. Jacob, thank you very much for, as a sophomore, getting out, making it happen, showing people that sophomores can get it done. Jacob, you're awesome. Thanks for all you're doing. Keep it up, brother. And that's it for this week's podcast. Thanks for joining me. We'll be here again next week. Thank you so much for all of the effort you guys are putting in. Peace.